Good morning. What's good, Facebook? And if this gets to Instagram, I'm not sure. It's your girl, Kitty. I ain't been there in a minute. I got a morning coffee for you. So, I'm not going to wait for people to come in because look at you. You ain't no good. Because, you guys always come in later on anyway. So, and I'm sure a bunch of you guys are getting ready for work. So you might just be listening to what I have to talk about this morning. And because in the past I have been long-winded, I'm going to learn how to be more direct. So this morning's morning coffee is a beef with you parents. Good morning, Randy. Matches King, what's good, my love? Hey, Danny Moe. Hey, Lewis. So my beef is with parents of teenagers. So my daughter, for all those that are aware, is turning 15 this weekend, Saturday. And her whole conversation, hey, Sydney, her whole conversation all weekend was gearing up, preparing up to be able to date. What's up, Mr. Glover? What's up, Jermaine? Tony, my Tony from Eddyville. So, now the reason why this is such an issue is because her father and I would like her to wait until she's 16 to date. But because of all of you parents who have allowed your 14 and 15-year-olds to date, my daughter is feeling a kind of way. So, you know, I hate teenage years because I know how difficult it can be. And when I was having children, I tried my best to create my own village of parents who were on the same wavelength so that we can all nurture and instruct and guide our children the same. So I'm sorry about that, Randy. You got to get your data up. And I thought I did a good job with creating this network of parents. And I believe that I have. But unfortunately, some of the parents whom I love have allowed their 14 and 15-year-old daughters to date. Whether it's going downtown to the movies, whether it's hanging out after school. And these are some of my daughter's friends. So it's caught me in a particular situation because I really would like her to wait just a little bit longer, even if it was to, like, let's say March. But she's so eager. Hey, McKinney. Hey, Jacqueline. She's so eager to start this process. And a part of me feels like, okay, she's quite mature. Hey, Majay, she's quite mature, and she's not saying that she's ready to be sexual or intimate. Let me tell you what she says, and this is so her mother's child. She's like, she's really tired of spending her own money after school and wants a little boo thing to take her out after school, whether it's for a slice of pizza, whether it's to bring her home. She wants companionship, and I get it. You know, I understand. You know, and she says, you know, she loves her friends. Hey, McKinney, she loves hanging out after school with her friends. She has a great peer group. But she says, she wants a boyfriend. You know, she wants someone who she doesn't have to hang out with her friends, that she could just hang out with that person one-on-one. And, you know, I get it. She's 15. She's getting to that age where, you know, she wants to experiment and explore relationships. And the other part is she's leaving me soon. You know, she's leaving me in 3 years. And one of the things that her godfather said while she was with him in North Carolina is that, you know, they need to learn how to date with us around to prepare them so that we know that they'll be prepared when they leave off for school. Look at my cup this morning for my coffee. It's so little. So on that side of the spectrum, I get it. On that side of the spectrum, I get, you know, if I get 3 years to help mold her as a young lady out there in the dating world, then why prevent her from starting that process now? But I'm going to tell you guys, I'm just not ready. I'm just not ready. And I know if I'm not ready, I know her dad is not ready. I just and I know that the parents that allow their kids to date are some great parents. But I don't know. I'm not ready. And I think I might have promised her she could. Because I think we had the conversation. You know how kids always want to throw shit back in your face when it suits them. So her thing is like, well, if we were in the village, she would be married off already. Hey, Isaac. And the fact is, we're not in the village. And the second fact is, just because we have traditions that have been taken away from us don't mean those traditions were right either. I remember my grandmother, I think had her first baby when she was 13, 14, married off on the farm. What kind of bullshit is that? But, such is life. I look a little blurry, at least on my end, so let me change the lighting a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. So, yeah, that's it. That was my morning rant. I just wanted to, get some feedback, see what you guys thought. Wasn't really trying to get like anybody's opinion on it. Ultimately, I guess it will be whatever Eric and I decide to do. And I don't even think it's what we decide to do. I think Isha has already made a decision. And I think that it's going to be better for her to make such a decision and not sneak around. Not sneak around. I guess I have to have some open dialogue with her so that if she does end up liking some little boy, I can hopefully maybe control that to some degree. If he's just taking her to get something to eat after school and bringing her home, and if he chills at my house, and not her at his house, I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, that's it. Man, I'm telling you, I was not having these conversations with my teenage boys. I think that's such a cruel double standard, but such is life. My daughter is so precious. I know what it is to move quickly. I just want her to enjoy her innocence. Is that too much? Is that ridiculous? Is that naive? Hey, my sister, Grand Risings. All right, so wait. McKinney has something to say. Unfortunately, or maybe not, Mother Nature dictates the journey of our intimate path. I know that, and I don't even know if I'm nervous so much about her being intimate with a boy. I just, I think I just want her to stay as young as possible, as long as possible. I try to tell these kids all the time that they're adults a lot longer than they're young people. So there's something about there's something about the pigtails, that keeps them innocent, and I understand them developing and wanting to be young ladies and young adults. I get it. It's just I'm not ready. That's it, I think. And then if I say it out loud a few more times, hey Tabitha, hey Michael, then the problem is mine. Shit. The problem is mine. The problem is not even hers. The problem is, because she's going to start regardless. Whether she's sneaking or being honest with me, she is ready if she ain't already got some little boo thing. Hey Andrew. So I guess I better bug up and embrace her turning 15 in a few days and coming home in a couple of months talking about oh God, give me strength. Have a wonderful Monday, everyone. Oh my God, to parents of teenagers, God bless us. God give us strength, honey. All right, hopefully I wasn't too blurry throughout this. I love you most. Thank you for venting with me this morning. It's your girl, Kat. All right, people. Stay safe and stay focused out there. All right, Jewel has something to say. And Michael said good morning. So good morning to you all. Have a great day. Probably a question. I know. She just prepper me. That's it. She just freaking prepper me. Great topic for dialogue of change. Indeed, because I think the struggle is ours. And because the struggle is ours as parents, how are we dealing with our children when they're ready? You know, it's either having that open conversation with them to prepare them to move and operate and be in a relationship or deal or interact with people, or do we continue to repeat the cycle of sneaking? Because ultimately we know what the hell we was doing at 15, 16, 14, and thank God so far Isha has not participated, is that the word, so far that I know of. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for Isaiah and EJ and they hot ass fast self, but my girl so far, you know, there's a level of innocence, there's a level of purity still with her, there's a level of youth with her still, and I'm grateful. But I guess time is up. Time is up. And yeah, so I'm going to have to learn how to communicate with her and explore this next part of her life. The dating world. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, I didn't mean to hit you guys in the head so early on a goddamn Monday morning. All right, be well. Stay focused, and thank you all. All right. Hey, Tina, I know you dealing with this. Well, maybe not, because you've already dealt with this for the second time. So I'm sure you might have some encouraging words. Or are you one of those parents that was letting your daughters date? But I don't know. I never see Madrid with a little boy or anything. Madrid. Where did I get that from? Madrid. So, and now that she's with all girls, she may not. But I don't know. How are you dealing with it? You know, how did you deal with it with your first girl? I hate the double standard, but it is. And I'm not ready. And at the end of the day, that's the problem. I'm not ready where she is ready. And I don't even think she's ready. But she might be. She's a very quite mature young lady. Fucking hate it. All right. I said it. I'm out, everyone. Have a great day. Hey, Andre. All right, everyone. I'm sorry for the blur. I got a new location for my morning coffee. All right, have a great day, everyone. Be safe, stay focused. I love you most. It's your girl, Kat. One. Yes, honey. Wish me good fortune. No luck. Peace.